Yo, what's going on, people, man? It's Flight Sports TV, man. I appreciate y'all checking in with me, man. We back out here tonight, man. We're gonna be bringing the content to the people, man. I hope everybody having a good night out here, man. We're gonna touch on some claims today, man. We're gonna talk about my man Lonzo Ball, and why he should still be a Los Angeles Laker. And I feel like the Lakers possibly kept the wrong guy, especially when you got those two. When you got Anthony Davis, you got LeBron. You kind of needed, and then you got a aging Rajon Rondo. You know, the Lakers kind of fronted that whole play, and we're gonna get into all of it. Lonzo should still be a part of the Lakers, running that pick and roll and facilitating and quarterbacking that offense for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a travesty that the Lakers got basically being outgunned by the Los Angeles Clippers, and we're gonna get into it. It's Sports TV. Before we do that, everybody hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, especially if you're a day one Lonzo fan, hit that like button. If you already subscribed, definitely hit that like button. And if you're new around here and you've been a day one Lonzo fan, and you've been kind of holding it down through the politics in the game, definitely hit that subscribe button. We rocking with you, man. Appreciate y'all. Nonetheless, man, anybody that's supporting me, you want to take your support to the next level, you could donate to the platform. The link will be in the description box below this video. Check us out on P Exotic Shop on Instagram. You feel me? You get your merch, man. Serious inquiries only. It's Flight Sports TV, man. So let's get into it, man. It's rough out here, man. The Lakers just got screwed again. You got my man Reggie Jackson. He basically just signed with the Los Angeles Clippers today. And it's listen, the Lakers are in a world of trouble, man. I'm just trying to be nice about the situation, but the Lakers are in trouble, man. And I think the Western Conference is in trouble. I don't think it's so much just the Lakers. I feel like the Western Conference is about to get hit with a whirlwind. And mind you, the Lakers don't even got that number one seed locked up. The Clippers might fuck around and sneak them. It's possible. It's Flight Sports TV, man. We're going to get into everything. Kyle Kuzma. He doesn't seem like he's like fitting in with this system and this offense. Frank Vogel doesn't seem like he knows how to use him. It's rough. You got LeBron James running point guard. He cannot run the point guard for all throughout the season. He probably can do that against everybody else except for possibly the Lakers and the Clippers. And I'm trying to think who else this point guard situation might screw him over. I think that's about really they could do that against everybody, but you're right. That's how they're gonna have to do it. LeBron could do all of this craziness. He could do that against everybody but the Clips. It's not gonna work. Number one, you got Patrick Beverly is gonna be guarding LeBron James. Patrick Beverly is pretty much just gonna be hounding him. For 94 feet up the court. So that's gonna basically make LeBron James exhausted. He's not going to be able to run the offense, properly, like he should be. It is what it is, man. It's very tough, But the Lakers are missing a point guard. They're trying to get everybody. They're trying to get Reggie Jackson. They tried to get who the hell else? They tried to get Darren Collison out of retirement. It's like now they got to pick up guys off the street. Now they're trying to figure out with J.R. Smith. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that. Bottom line is, I'm gonna tell you where the Lakers screwed up. Okay, the Lakers fronted their move on multiple occasions. Number one, first things first, they should have just let Anthony Davis come in free agency. That would have solved all of these issues that they're going through. Number one, because then you would have been able to add Anthony Davis to Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, possibly Zubac. You had the pieces in place. It's just the Lakers just jumped the gun. A similar situation what happened with Carmelo Anthony, like and the Knicks. Basically the same thing. Um, Anthony Davis would have been coming right this season. They're possibly not even going to beat the Clippers this season anyway. So you should have just waited, got AD with the squad, but things messed up. Number two, where the Lakers fronted their move was when they should have just they should have got Carmelo Anthony when they had the chance, right? They blew it on that opportunity. Um, the Lakers just could have got a couple of people. They didn't make any trades at the deadline. It's like the Lakers just was playing games. You know, I would have loved to see Kyle Kuzma with the Knicks. They would have got Morris, but that just wasn't gonna happen. And I guess they made the right decision because that is kind of heavy, pause when you got Kyle Kuzma coming over to the Knicks. You just get Morris, he's not old, but he's not young either. And you're gonna give the Knicks Kyle Kuzma for the next 10 to 15 years. So it just maybe 10 to 12 years. So that would have been great to have Kuzma there with Barrett and all those guys. And I'm a Knicks fan, so I would have loved to see that. It's tough, but nonetheless, man, the Lakers are missing Lonzo Ball. They don't need Kyle Kuzma. I don't even think the Lakers really needed Brandon Ingram, especially with this offense. They should have traded Kuzma and kept the point guard because they're searching like hell for a point guard. They got Rajon Rondo, who's like a year away from retirement. I don't know. Who knows? Rondo is tricky, because one moment Rondo looking like he washed up, and then the next minute Rondo's gonna flip the switch and look like he turned the clock back. So it's a very tricky situation with Rondo. But I'm looking to see if he's still got that ability to turn the clock back. And maybe that's why they've been resting him. But when he has been playing, he's been looking pretty ugly. He's seriously regressed, and I'm concerned. And like I said, Lonzo running this offense would have just been magnificent, man. LeBron James can do that. LeBron James can't just run the point guard. Against the Clippers, they're gonna have to take LeBron off the ball at times. Who the hell is gonna be running that point guard with Patrick Beverly hounding 94 feet? You needed a quarterback. You needed somebody who could outlet pass right away into that offense. But you guys are gonna see later on in the playoffs, that they kept the wrong guy. The Lakers kept the wrong guy, and I'm not upset or nothing like that. Lonzo has stepped up big time with the New Orleans Pelicans. Has shot his money. The defense is there. Just everything. Lonzo Ball is balling crazy. At an extreme high level. You know, um, Definitely. Let me know your thoughts, man. It's a live chat, man. Talk to me, man. I feel like Lonzo should still be a Laker. Because like I said, they're looking for everybody, but they had the pieces that they needed. Especially when you got the Clippers with all of these players, they're gonna have at least like 4 or 5 guys to throw at LeBron James at any given moment. You might not even see Kawhi Leonard even touch LeBron James guarding him. Well, he probably will because that's just Kawhi Leonard. But at times, when Kawhi go to the bench, bottom line is this: in the playoffs, the Clippers and the Lakers are gonna face off somebody off. I don't know who the hell are doing. Maybe Utah got a good chance of knocking somebody off. Maybe Houston. But I feel like the Lakers and Clippers is just inevitable. That matchup is destined to happen. And when you're gonna have they got Paul George to guard him. They got goddamn who else? Patrick Beverly to guard LeBron. They got and you seen what and y'all don't play with Patrick Beverly. You seen what he did to KD, but KD did ball out on him. But he did give KD some problems. Okay. KD had to adjust. Can LeBron make that adjustment? Remember, LeBron is not as good of a shooter as Kevin Durant. Patrick Beverly was giving Kevin Durant trouble, but Kevin Durant adjusted his game to where it was nothing he was going to be able to do with him. But can LeBron just rise up and shoot like that? That's going to be the question, But you got, like I said, you got Patrick Beverly, you got Paul George, you got Montrezl Harrell, okay, you got Marcus Morris, okay. Like I said, Kawhi, that's 5 guys right there. We're not even talking about the other people like a Patrick Patterson or somebody like a goddamn, maybe Landry Shamet might touch him a little bit. Pause. Just the defenders that's going to be out there is just going to be crazy. And they're going to cause a lot of trouble. And I feel like the Western Conference is just going to get shook up come playoff time, because I think in the playoffs, the Clippers are just going to turn it up like to another notch. You got Patrick Beverly. Like, I love the way Patrick Beverly plays. That's one of my favorite players to watch, Patrick Beverly, man, because he don't play games. He balls out every second he out on the court like his life is on the line. And that's why Patrick Beverly is one of my favorite players. But Lonzo Ball would have been able to break through Patrick Beverly because he's proven that already. Patrick Beverly can't see Lonzo. But Lonzo, I'm just saying, I'm talking about if they was to face off and he was with the Lakers, that they would have been able to answer for some of this. And if they would have had all of those pieces, when you got a team like the Clippers who's just got all, listen, they got Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench. Marcus Morris, they got all of these pieces. I think it's Landry Shamet starting. I'm just saying they got all of these goddamn pieces. You needed to keep your team intact, okay? Because you have to be able to combat this. I know they probably didn't foresee this, but this is why you get smart. You don't just unload everything for something you could have just waited another season for. Could you imagine if they would have had Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and those guys? Then you would have been able to combat with them. The only way the Lakers is going to win unless LeBron and Anthony Davis go Hercules. But it's Flight Sports TV, man. They could have used Lonzo. Definitely. Shout out my man Marcus Gibson, man. Subscribe to the platform, man. I'm rocking with you, man. Let me know your thoughts, man. It's definitely real. It's Flight Sports. It's just a crazy situation, man. The Lakers messed up, man. Shit, even what's the name? Well, Magic Johnson was trying to do the same, but the deal didn't get done. It's just crazy. The Lakers had the pieces to beat the Clippers, man. They just couldn't wait. Sometimes you can't wait. You probably ain't gonna beat them now. The only thing the Lakers can hope for is injuries. I'm just saying, you look at the pieces coming off the Lakers bench, there's a lot of question marks, man. There's a lot of question marks. It says, I am, don't trip, have been for a while now. Appreciate. I know, shout out my man Marcus Gibson, man. Low key, low key T. I think he tweaking, bro. More than likely that's gonna happen. Or what I'm predicting, that's something for a whole nother video. But what I'm predicting is on the clothing line. I'll give you a sneak preview. But basically, what I'm predicting is I believe either they're gonna do the Big Baller brand next year, or what's gonna happen is LaMelo Ball is gonna sign a deal with one of these companies. But in order for LaMelo Ball to sign, they're gonna have to take Lonzo too. So just look for something like that. That's what I'm predicting. That's probably what's gonna happen, because LaMelo Ball got the cards. Like Lonzo probably he would have to have an all-star season to get a shoe deal. Like Bi could get it, maybe get some. Big Baller Brand is out right now. They'll probably they just they either gonna revamp it. Listen, if you watching that show on Facebook, a lot of shit ain't really televised and nothing like that and all that. That shit is entertainment. You feel me? It's things going on behind the scenes. But that's what's gonna happen, man. LaMelo Ball got the cards, man. He can go to any of these companies right now. LaMelo Ball gonna sell shoes. LaMelo Ball might go to Jordan. LaMelo Ball might go somewhere, and get the bag. Or they just gonna do the Big Baller Brand, but do it right. It ain't gonna be no $500 shoes. This was gonna be some. They might trick it out, pull a Starberry on dudes, but at a good price. LaMelo gonna be the cash cow. I mean, shit, yeah. I mean, why they both could be the cash cows because when LaMelo get in the league, man, Lonzo's still gonna have a better team than him. It's all speculation, man. Everybody heard they going to the Knicks, man. I don't believe a damn thing. He ain't going to the Knicks. You know what? He gonna be the pick right before the Knicks. That's what's gonna happen. The Knicks gonna be the LaMelo Ball supposed to go 3. The Knicks gonna be the 4th pick. So we'll miss out for him. That's the life of a Knicks fan. But we'll save that for another topic. Lonzo Ball, man, he's one of the great quarterbacks in the NBA, man. He's he he's got the passing ability of a Pistol Pete, a Magic Johnson, a LeBron James, a Jerry West, a Steve Nash. That they're in his class. You understand what I'm trying to say? And look for Lonzo to turn things up offensively as he's learning play with these pieces. And remember, New Orleans got a lot of people coming back from injury, people in and out the lineup. And look how they've been balling. That team is fully healthy. They might not make the playoffs this season, but next year they will be a top 5 seed. And who will be quarterback in that top 5 seed? It will be Lonzo Ball, one of the most hated players in basketball, one of the most underrated players in the game. One of them should be first team or second team or third team defense, all defense, and stop playing with that boy. You feel me? He should make one of those teams. And he should definitely win Most Improved Player. So pay homage here at Flight Sports TV. It is what it is. Shout out to CP3 too. Definitely. But if he was with the Lakers, man, could you imagine if you put Lonzo? He fixes these issues that's happening with them right now. He fixes the problems that's going to happen with the Clippers. You understand? It is what it, because he puts everybody in position where LeBron has to get the hell off the ball, and you're going to need somebody competent who could really make shots. Lonzo's a better shooter than Rondo. You understand what I'm trying to say? But look who's coming off that bench. You got Jared Dudley, KCP, goddamn Dwight. I just feel like the Clippers is going to neutralize Dwight. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why. My man, we're about to get out of here. My man from Detroit, Reggie Jackson, he ain't even signed with him, because nobody could play with him. Because LeBron wants to just play everybody's position, So my man Reggie Jackson can't play his style of basketball with the Lakers. He'll turn into a spot up shooter. And with LeBron, he'll be a 3-and-D guy, so he went to the Clippers where he's just going to be unlocked. The Clippers are loaded, okay, with talent, pause, it's crazy. This is going to be rough, okay? Rough. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. Talk to the people, man. It's Flight Sports TV, man. I told you we're gonna be bringing the content, man. Shout out my guy Kid Max. Shout out my guy. There's a couple of guys, man. Yeah. Super Team VIP. It's my man Sam. My man. It is what it is, man. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Shout out my man Marcus Gibson. Shout out the guy, Low Key T. It is what it is. We out here, man. Donate to the platform, man. Y'all know what it is. Subscribe. We getting out of here, man. It's Flight Sports. Lonzo should still be a Laker. It's a travesty. No problem, man.